Okay, so actually this time, what is it? It's technology that replaces all roadways, parking lots, sidewalks, driveways, tarmacs, bike paths, and outdoor recreation surfaces with solar panels. And not just lifeless, boring solar panels, smart, microprocessing, interlocking, hexagonal solar units. No more useless asphalt and concrete just sitting there baking in the sun, needing to be repaved and filling with potholes that ruin your axle alignment on your sweet ride, bro. These are intelligent solar panels. Replaced a panel at a time if damaged or malfunctioning. They're covered with a new tempered glass material that has been designed and tested to meet all impact, load, and traction requirements. Oh, and did I mention that they're also solar panels? They generate electricity, they generate capital, they pay for themselves, and they keep paying more because we're not gonna run out of sun for like 15 billion years. That lowers the cost of energy, unlike those bills in the mail that keep going up. And it's clean energy. Everyone can theoretically drive an electric car with no pollution and a minimal carbon footprint. Can you imagine how good our cities would smell? How much healthier we'd all be?
Excuse me, young man, am I being led to believe that this thing is some sort of thing?
Yes, it's a thing. A real thing. And clean energy is only its primary function. Grab a notepad, because this is where it gets interesting. For those in the north, the panels use energy they collect to power elements to keep the surface temperature a few degrees above freezing. They're heated. No more ice and snow on roads causing traffic delays, accidents, and injury. No more shoveling your driveway and sidewalk. No salt corroding your car or wasting tax money on snow removal. And you can ride your bike or drive your motorcycle all year round.
Whoa! What a cool idea. Solar panels on the roads, absorbing all that energy, generating sufficient power just in the USA that could satisfy their energy needs for a long, long time to come. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's... yeah, it's that. So let's have a look at...
solar freaking roadway.
Jeez, calm down, you flaming galah. A few years ago, a viral marketing campaign exploded onto the interwebs with, as you saw, a dream. A dream of fighting climate change, supplying baseload and more, electricity, and jump-starting the economy, all in one neat little package, or rather, quite a large number of hexagonal solar panels. Now, we'll give the brains behind it, the Brusaws, some credit here. They actually have something to show, and they've even received a grant on top of their initial donation boost on Indiegogo to build a prototype roadway. So here it is in Sandpoint, Idaho. There it is in all its glory. Anyone see a problem with this?
Solar freaking roadway.
Do you? I'll give you a few moments. If you said it can't work, you are correct, yes, but it's not the answer I was looking for. If you said it's a
solar freaking
sidewalk, you win a bucket of the finest worms. Now, one of their big claims is that it's capable of generating a lot of power efficiently. Here are some facts and figures. These images show their power generation for individual days. Now here I'm just flicking through their power generation from every Wednesday for 7 weeks when this website was tracking it. This solar roadway was installed in 2017. Alright, and here we now show the same period, the exact same date, just 1 year later. So let's take a visit briefly to my Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. So here we are with the 2017 results on the left, 2018 on the right. And you can see that almost half of the power generation in 1 year has vanished in 1 year. Now let's forecast for the next couple years, shall we? Oh dear. And this is assuming that the solar panels don't degrade even further. Here is the really best thing. Thank you, interestingengineering.com, for this. For their demonstration project in Idaho, The panels had an installed capacity of 1,529 kilowatts with an installation cost of $48,734, which implies a cost per installed kilowatt of around $33,000, about 20 times higher than for a solar power plant. Solar Roadways estimates that the LED lights would consume 106 megawatt hours per lane mile, with the panels generating 415 megawatt hours. So more than 25% of the useful power would be consumed by the LEDs. The heating plates would draw 2.28 megawatts per lane mile, which means that running them for just 6 days would cancel out any net gain from the solar panels. Any. Oh dear. So as we can see, solar roadways are about as useful as an inflatable dartboard, or the average frauditor. Now the next question. Can the panels generate heat? Well, let's just say, in that, they are a success, because as you can see here, the fire service turned up. Oh, and the next day, in the dead of night, wow! Look at all those LEDs shining brightly. Oh boy. So I guess the last thing to look at is if these things can keep snow off themselves. Surely if these things catch fire, they can achieve that at least. Oh dear. And check out this waste of taxpayer money. No, I'm not talking about the money being spent on clearing the snow. I am talking about taxpayers' money being blown on solar freaking sidewalk. Looks like you just might have to use shovels and plows after all. So we can see that solar roadways, as designed by the Brusaws, just completely fails at every step. But let's focus for a moment on their core promise. Their promise to deliver power. I'm going to refer you to a picture here from a video made by Dr. Phil Mason, otherwise known as Thunderfoot here on YouTube. And here, we are showing you simply why solar freaking roadways just cannot work. With the tracking solar panel, it follows the sun as it moves, so aside from the early morning and sunset, it runs at maximum efficiency. An angled panel comes second best in this arrangement by being able to soak up more sun, but loses out as it doesn't track the sun, and so, aside from a brief period in the middle of the day, it doesn't operate at max. The flat panel barely gets going at all. Again, it operates best when the sun is overhead, but by not being angled toward the sun itself, not all the photovoltaic cells are being activated, and so it does not produce any power from those cells, and therefore operates at far less capacity than it should. So there we have it.
Solar freaking roadway.
Fails at every conceivable step. And with this one buried, we look on to next week. If you guys want me to drill down further into solar roadways, please let me know. If there is an example of bad or scammy signs you want me to cover, let me know. I live, after all, but to serve you all. So, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourselves, look after each other, and as far as humanly possible, keep smiling.